When designers face a whiteboard challenge, the biggest struggle isn't sketching screens, it's structuring thoughts. You're under time pressure, the prompt is vague, and everyone's watching how you think. That's when the 5 Ws and 1 H framework becomes your anchor. It's a timeless model that helps you move from confusion to clarity, from I don't know where to start to let's unpack this step by step. This framework gives you a design lens to approach any problem logically, empathetically, and strategically. Let's walk through each one. Who? Understanding the user behind the problem. Every design conversation must start with who. Who are you designing for? Who's affected by this problem? This is where you think about personas, context, and behaviors. Even if you don't have detailed user data, you can make intelligent assumptions. Let's assume our primary users are working parents trying to manage tasks on the go. That one line immediately humanizes your approach. It shows you're not designing for everyone, you're designing for someone. Remember, empathy doesn't require perfect data, it requires curiosity. Show that you care enough to think about people's lives, motivations, and constraints, and you'll already stand out from designers who rush into drawing screens. Once you know who you're designing for, move to what? What's their real problem? In most whiteboard challenges, candidates jump straight into features, but smart designers slow down to uncover pain points. They ask, what tasks are users struggling to complete? What's stopping them from achieving their goals? What emotions or frustrations are tied to this experience? For example, users aren't frustrated because the app is slow. They're frustrated because they can't find information when they need it most. That shift from feature thinking to problem thinking shows maturity. It signals that you understand design isn't about fixing pixels, it's about fixing pain points. Next comes when. This is about identifying the moment the problem occurs. Ask yourself, when in the user journey does this issue arise? Is it before they start a task, during a transaction, or after completing something? Mapping when helps you uncover contextual triggers, moments of stress, confusion, or delay. It also helps you prioritize. For instance, if users drop off during onboarding, that's a moment-based issue, one that's time-sensitive and measurable. Understanding when helps you tell a story that flows logically from awareness to frustration to potential opportunity. Then move to where does this problem actually occur? It's not just a location question, it's about context of use. Ask, is this happening on a mobile device, a laptop, or in a physical space? Are users multitasking, commuting, at home, in a workplace? Each context changes how people behave, and that behavior changes design decisions. For example, this issue appears primarily on mobile during low network conditions, which means speed and offline support are critical. That one insight can shift your entire solution. Good designers think of where users actually experience friction, not just where the product exists. Now comes the most powerful question. Why? Why does this matter to the user and to the business? This is where your answer moves from tactical to strategic. You connect emotional needs with organizational goals. Ask yourself, why would solving this make someone's life better? Why is it worth investing time or money in this problem? For instance, by helping users complete onboarding faster, we reduce frustration and improve retention, which also supports business growth. When you talk about why, you show maturity. You demonstrate that your thinking isn't limited to design aesthetics, it extends to motivation, emotion, and measurable outcomes. This is what separates visual designers from strategic designers. Finally, the how. This is where ideas turn into direction. How doesn't mean rushing to draw screens, it means outlining how you'll approach the solution. How might we solve this? What steps or validations could we take? You might say, I'd explore simplifying the navigation structure, validating it through quick usability tests, and measuring success via task completion rates. That's structured thinking. You're showing initiative, logic, and forward planning, all within the limited time you have. The beauty of the 5 Ws and 1 H framework lies in its adaptability. You can go vertically, exploring one problem deeply, or horizontally, using it across multiple design phases: discovery, ideation, testing, and refinement. It's not just a checklist, it's a mindset, one that keeps you calm, structured, and strategic in every whiteboard session. So the next time you face that blank board, start with 6 questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how, because sometimes the smartest designers aren't the ones with instant answers, they're the ones who ask better questions.